Hello everyone, I'm here at the gym, bumping the irons, doing the weights, mostly walking around because everything's rather too big for me or I feel intimidated by it. I tried to use the bench presses and a guy with the phone just started recording me and laughing at me. It was just, I kind of just hate this place. But do you know what's worse than the gym? Not a lot, but here's one of them. Toxic masculinity is one of those words that makes really stupid people angry because they don't really know what the word means, or they refuse to understand what it means, or they do know what it means, they just don't care. Now, normally I showed the top result on Urban Dictionary, but the top result on Urban Dictionary was just the definition. So, I picked the second one because it sounds like it was from a whiny crybaby. Toxic masculinity, described by this man that is really mature and just a well-thought-out person, is any male action that doesn't conform to the liberal ideals of what a man should be in today's society. If he is insensitive and emotional and docile, he is accused of being toxic masculinity, whereas used to these people were known as douchebags or even assholes. See also twant. Now they are blamed for being a product of the male-driven society. I bet the only person this guy's ever kissed is his mom. Obviously, this is the term made by those dreaded SJWs that want me to confront my problems, but I don't want to do that because that's scary and that's admitting that I have a flaw, and that would just make me feel worse, and I don't want to feel bad about myself and fix myself. No, I want to just act like I'm perfect and nothing's wrong with me, continuing to be a burden on other people's lives. So yeah, this term is hated by those centrists and those logical alt-right big boys. They really hate it because feminists use it a good bit to describe their toxic personality and their toxic views on life. Now you might say while you're breathing down on your keyboard, masculinity is not toxic. There's nothing wrong with masculinity. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with masculinity, you dumbass. Just like how the term toxic air doesn't mean air is toxic, all of it. Toxic masculinity does not mean all masculinity is toxic. You go around showing your muscles and flexing a lot, but, don't be an asshole. Like, grow an actual pair of balls. If you are offended by the term toxic masculinity, you're a bitch. Oh, why can't we just call it toxic behavior? Because, you dumbass, it revolves around masculine traits. Like not talking about your feelings when something is obviously wrong with you. Or thinking you're the better person because, ooh, I got big biceps. Big biceps. Me. But you probably don't say that a lot because you're probably the fat fuck who sits on his ass all day whining about the SJWs and why they call me toxic. Are so thin you're walking on strands. You eat like a Hot Pocket or something. You say, yep, that's all my food for today. And those problems probably would have been fixed if you were a fucking coward. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you, what's that thing that people keep on using every day? It makes you look like you're using your fucking noggin. Wow, that's a workout, right? I'm sweating, I'm pumped, and I'm tired of everything. Can I just go home? I hate being in public spaces. There's too many people here and it smells like sweat. There's this one guy, it seems like he's trying to have a staring contest with me, and it's disturbing. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm taking the high schooler's approach to dieting.